Hey guys, this is Max. Welcome back to the channel. This is the Daily Covered Caller where I talk about option strategy ETFs and the option strategies that make them work. Okay, let's look at these. Well, let's look at first and see what's on the agenda for today. All right, so we'll start with the heat map just like always. Sorry there was no Daily Covered Caller yesterday. I was traveling. Last night when I got in from traveling, I made a video real late. It's on KQQQ, which is the new Titans of Tech. It's a Curve fund. You may have seen the interview with Howard Chan from Curve on my station. Well, he was teasing this fund 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago when I spoke with him, but now it's out. So it's been trading for 3 days. I took a look at it. I think it's a good video. These guys have built what appears to be a better mousetrap. We'll see how many mice it actually catches, but they've built what purports to be a better mousetrap. We'll also look at the Defiance trades and profit boxes, just like always. We'll look at the YieldMax trades and profit boxes and see how everything's going. For those stocks, we'll look at Tesla crash, and we'll look at Coney and Fiat. We'll look at the Microsoft. We'll look at a Microsoft and Apple pre-earnings trade. I had some content on yesterday. We're just going to look today and see if they're making any money yet. They aren't. They don't expire until next week, though. They're fine. Microsoft and Apple have earnings next week. So, all right, let's get into the middle of this now. Okay, well, this looks a lot better than yesterday, doesn't it? Boy, look at that. NASDAQ bouncing back 3/4 of a point. Of course, when you're down 3 points, three-quarters of a point bounce back is not that much. What is it, about a fourth or something? So we'll see. We shall see. I'm still pretty bearish, and I've been right so far. So anyway, all right. But if you're properly allocated, you keep a little bit of cash on the side, or you're using the retirement buckets strategy or something like that, I mean, you'll be fine. But I'm just saying, if people wanted to hedge, now would have been a good time, or really 2 weeks ago would have been a good time. That's what I was telling everyone 2 weeks ago to hedge. All right. Let's see. So what's coming out of the market today is Bitcoin, but also the miners, gold, miners, commodities, and Bitcoin. Okay, so now let's get over here and let's look at 5-minute max. So 5-minute max shows you that all three, these are the strikes we sold for the top three for the funds. I'm starting to use 5-minute max again, but I didn't fix it for the bottom lines. Anyway, but for the funds, QQY sold the 19,100 strike, JPY sold the 54.40 strike, IWMY sold the 22.05 strike. There's the premium they received. They received a lot of premium. But after yesterday's debacle, of course they did, something like that makes volatility go up. But in any event, all of these are full profit right now. So there's the profit the funds are making, but here's the profit the funds haven't made on the month. QQY is down 7 mil on the month. Yeah, JEPY is down 1 mil. The dividend estimates are coming up in the good news category, though. That USOY that one is right. So dividend estimates are looking nice. Of course, that's because volatility has been popping. So volatility pops, it hurts the NAV, of course, like what happened yesterday, but it helps the income collection part of the trade, part of the strategy. Okay, so now let's look at let's look at Amazon. Let's look at the YieldMax funds. None of these, I don't think any of these had trades. One of them, I think, did add some options at the same strike just because I got some more money in, but there was no major repositioning. These guys, AMZ still has 3 strikes above them, so there's plenty of room for upside appreciation. If you own this fund, it's not capped out. Neither is AMD. 2 strikes above them, plenty of room for upside appreciation. Let's look at NVIDIA. All right, same thing, plenty of room for upside appreciation. It's coming back to life today. Let's look at Tesla. So Tesla, I was talking about, has the inverse fund. There's the yellow strikes are Tesla, the red strikes are Crash, the inverse high yield fund. A lot of people are playing them together. Of course, if you're playing them together, you want the price to stay between the two. So what's happening today, when the price bounced from being underneath the red to back on top, that's good. Crash was capped out, and now they aren't capped out anymore. So anyway, it looks, I bet it's going to be a pretty good week for these. In fact, for some reason, I've been having a hard time with these NAs that show up. And I stayed up working on this late last night, and I got all the NAs taken out of there. It's nothing that's my fault. It's the program's fault. All right. Well, anyway, blame it on the computer, right? Okay. All right. So I'm trying to make a little something we can look at these better. So the total return, if you had both of them, if you're doing the pairs trade, the delta neutral pairs trade, would be down almost 12%. So far, this has paid a 13% dividend, though. You've received $4.08 worth of dividend between the two of them. And it was about a $35 initial investment. Today's change, the pair is up 1.23 points today. Nice job. And you can see right here, the red is your total return. Blue is just the NAV return. Red is total return. I'll just show you that to see what a difference it makes. That's that 13% extra money that, you know, instead of being down 22%, you're only down 9% or something. All right, so that's Tesla Crash. Let's look at some other stuff. Let's look at Misty. This one's bouncing back also right about to the perfect spot. The top line is max profit, which is right where they're at. If they could just stay there between tomorrow and Friday, that'd be great, wouldn't it? All right, so I guess that's it on the yield max funds. So now let's talk option strategies. I'm not going to go too in depth today, so I'm not going to excuse the people that don't like options. I just wanted to mention. All right, so down here at the bottom, these are these New Year's baby trades. It's too late to do these. I did these 2 weeks ago before the market started crashing. We could put new ones on, but and I may do some content on a new one for somebody that maybe didn't get in on these. In fact, I may do that later on today, put a new one out, but it's probably not going to get in as good of a price. That's the thing, because we picked almost the exact top when the market was still high before volatility started expanding. Now that the market started to drop, volatility is expanding, and now insurance is more expensive. It's like if you buy insurance, if you wait till the storm's on the way to your house, they're going to charge you more. Or you wait till hurricane season to start, they're going to charge you more. Probably not. I don't know, but I'm trying to make an analogy. All right, and then on these earnings trades, I tease the Microsoft and Apple have earnings. So I did two trades. The Microsoft trade is down 232 right now. The Apple trade is down $40 right now. They don't expire till next week. Here's the profit and loss graph at expiration, or not at. Here's the profit and loss graph next week before Apple's earnings. So we're looking for the price to go over here to increase and/or volatility to increase. Volatility increases, it actually moves the profit loss line down, makes it an easier trade to win. So this is a long volatility, but also a bullish trade that's long volatility, but it doesn't have unlimited loss on the downside. Most you can lose is $202. So anyway, it's an interesting trade. I'll make some more content on those kind of trades. They're called double diagonals or straddle strangle swaps. I love talking about them. All right, go watch my Howard video. I'm going to go make some more videos right now. I'm going to produce, I have a couple more videos coming out today, but I'm probably not going to have an afternoon covered caller. This will probably be the only covered caller today. So anyway, leave me a question if you have any questions. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you later.